Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 could propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Billy Kaminsky. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That one way inside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Popped up. Rosenberg in position. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Murray.
Now here is Nicholas Castro. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's the strike. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. Swings forward for the catch. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Sends him down looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup at the start of the inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back there. It bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulder square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of the series.
And first offering is fouled off.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose herself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Corrals it, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move to the 2nd here in Oakland. It's the Cubs 3 and the A's nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in for Oakland, Kobe Mayo. That's a little bit low. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. That pitch in for a strike, and 1-1.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Now here is Chad Giles. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 7, the shortstop,
Chet Williams up next for the A's. There's a strike. Williams getting to start at shortstop, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2022. The Cubbies leading by 3 here in Game 4. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. A's go quickly and quietly there. They trail it here 3-0.
Up there, let's go, kid.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Addie.
First pitch misses. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Maury Wynn. And a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. On the second, they get 1. Out in the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Rex Cavado. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ullman calls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher.
And here's the catcher, Drew Romo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The A's trailing by 3 here in Game 4 of the World Series. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 is fouled off. She deals. Swing and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. She set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Castro batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Misses inside, and the count is 1-1. And a good eye there. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. The 4th game of the World Series. Digging in for Oakland, Dave Rosenberg. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, these Athletics, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Way upstairs, now 2-2. Popped up. Myers on his way over. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one away. Todd Enfield up next for the A's. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
She needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. That's it out.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Torkelson stands in now and watches strike one. That one to first. He'll do it himself. What a play. Inning over. And 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down 3-0.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
2 down, nobody on. We're at the top of the fifth. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
2 outs. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2-2.
Get your pitch driving right now.
Bounce to the left side. And he can't come up with it. And she's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as she got into an advantage count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Hey, get your pitch.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Maury Wynn. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Bounce to the right side, and it's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Come on, Eric, right here.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So 2 down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Addie deals. So now 1-2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So a strong showing there from the Oakland bullpen. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the A's 0. Back in Oakland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Kobe Mayo. That one missed. Mayo, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. And the 1-0 misses low. There's the strike. And that's off the inside edge. They're down 3 in a row. Strike on the inside corner. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Chad Giles up next for the A's. Ground ball could be 2. Fired to second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Next up for the A's, Chet Williams. First pitch just misses. The Athletics trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And now the lefty. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. The pitch. This one popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Addie Wexler. She's a player who does it all. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. To third, and got him. They limit the damage here, but they bottom of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Rex Cavado. Fastball for a strike. Going on.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So up next, Drew Romo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1 the count.
In the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Nicholas.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nicholas Castro. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Sanders.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Addie.
And now the DH, Addie Wexler. Year in and year out, this player an MVP candidate. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. And here it comes. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Whips it to first. One up, one down. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Dave Rosenberg. Fought off foul.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Caught it, looking for the 10.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Infield. In the box again. Takes the strike. And there's the strike.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Pitch. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. The Cubs leading by 5 late here in Game 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the A's are gone in order. It's 5-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Down the third baseman, Kobe May. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. He makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Out to center. In and to his right. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Chad Giles. Up next for the A's. Fastball for a strike. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. The pitch. In the air, right side. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Not much you can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed it. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And that's down. A base hit. Giles around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Rex Cavado. And that's outside. Ball 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The A's with a chance to get back into it. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hopped up under it. And it's caught for the out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Drew Romo. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Giles on third. Williams at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Cubs 5 and the A's nothing. Man at first, and next is the designated hitter, Addie Wexler. She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Time called. Chance to collect herself down 0-2. Swings and misses, struck her out.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Back here in the East Bay, bottom of the 9th, digging in for Oakland, Nicholas Castro. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking at the strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. This is his 3rd strikeout, and this one's looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dave Rosenberg. Right through there for a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Out to short. Throws the first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And that one fouled off. They're down to their final strike. The Athletics down to their final strike. And that'll do it.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
5-0 the final in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.